This is maryw.jones of Avision Realty Inc. Huntsville, better known as Precious. Guys, I thank you so much once again for stopping by this video, clicking on this video. I appreciate that. Okay, guys, so I have a disclaimer. Let me read it and let me say it to you, really. My disclaimer is this information in this video is not used for legal, financial, or taxes purposes. This information in this video is for educational purposes only. If you need legal advice, you need to seek help of a legal advice person, accountant, or lawyer. I am not a lawyer. I am not an accountant. I am a licensed real estate broker here in Huntsville, Alabama, okay? All right, guys, so today I am going to continue talking about you purchasing a home, just REO property, you purchasing an REO property, say on the courthouse, before it gets to the listing agent. Okay, if you want to hear more about that, just keep watching. All right, guys, in my last video, I was talking about, what is an REO, and we found out what an REO property was, and so all of that was already discussed. We already got that out of the way. I will have the link to that particular video down in the description box, okay? So I'm not going to backtrack. Get to listen to the video or watch the video. All right, so the REO property, I talked about you buying the REO property on the courthouse step before it got to the listing agent. Now we are going to talk about part 2 of the REO property, buying that REO property. Now, let's say it did not sell on the courthouse step for some apparent reason. Say you are a REO listing agent. You are registered with that lender. They will send out the property to you. The listing agreement, they'll send it out to you. Now, once the realtor gets that listing from the lender, their first thing is to accept it. Do you want it? If you do, accept the property. If not, reject the property. Once the agent accepts that listing agreement to sell that property for the bank, now the agent has to go out there to the house within 48 hours to see whether or not the property is vacant. Okay? So once the agent goes out to the house, if the house is vacant, then we normally put a sticky on the door, giving them so many days to contact us. If they don't contact us within an ample amount of time, we'll go through the second process, taking them another letter, placing it on the door. And we try to find out, is the house really vacant? There are many ways that we can find out, so I won't get into that. Now, say if the house is not vacant, now we have to contact that owner. And most times, all of the company that I work with, we'll try to work with the owner because we know that they don't have money to move, so we would give them like cash for keys, and I would discuss the cash for keys in another video. So anyway, if they accept the cash for keys, they give us the keys and we take possession of the property. We go ahead on and we get that property listed, and once we get it on the market, then we have to find a buyer. And with REO property, you don't have to worry about looking for a buyer. Your buyer is going to be looking for you when you got that REO property. Okay, so once you get that buyer and get that house locked in under contract, Then we are going to, the lender is going to send you an additional paperwork for you to look over and sign. Sometime it could be like 27 and additional pages to your state contract. And you have to sign those because it's called a counter offer. And then once you agree to their counter offer, because they got all kind of stuff in those addendum, then basically you are getting ready to head to closing. Okay. Now, I mentioned in another video about you need to make sure that you put your own title work, because when you're buying this REO property, they're just going to tell you if you close with their attorney, you don't have to pull a title anymore. But if you go somewhere else, you got to pay for your own title. They tell you that so you can close with them, and you can close much faster with them. But, and I'm saying but for a reason, make sure if you don't do anything else, hear me good, okay? Are you looking at me? Hear me good. Do not turn your head. Do not look at the TV. If you close with the lender attorney, you need to make sure, if you don't do anything else, if you don't get anything else out of this video, you need to make sure that you call up your own real estate attorney. Tell them, hey, I just want you to pull my title work on this house. Okay? Listen to me good. This is very important. Have them to pull your title work. Your attorney, because you trust your attorney, okay? Your attorney will pull that title work. And it probably costs around maybe around $200. It just all depends on how much the house costs. That's how they determine the amount of the title fees, okay? Your attorney will pull that title for you. If your attorney finds anything on that title that shouldn't be there, your attorney is going to let you know, okay? If your attorney does not find anything, you're good. You can go ahead and close with the lender attorney. And I got another video explaining why. All right, so if everything is okay, you can go ahead and close with the lender attorney. Bam, once you close, you get those keys, baby, and you just made yourself a great deal. You can either sell that house, flip it, whatever, sell it, and you will make some quick cash. Yes, you probably can make somewhere like a whole year's salary depending on how much you make. All right, guys, so I thank you for hanging out with me. And guys, leave me comments, because comments help my channel grow. If you have any questions, all of my contact information will be down in the description box below. You can email me, text me, or call me. All right, guys, so if you have not subscribed by now, this is the time to do it, because you have come to the end of this video. And I want you to come to the end of this video before you subscribe, because if you subscribe before and you don't watch the entire video, they take your sub from me. And I don't want that. You don't want that. Okay? You don't want that, because you will not get notified when I upload another video. I just want to come on and explain the REO process on purchasing a REO house, okay? And this is purchasing after it has gone to the real estate agent. The first one was purchasing the house before it went to the real estate agent. So there's a difference, okay? All right, guys, so I am going to sign off. And once again, this is maryw.jones with Avision Realty here in Huntsville, Alabama, better known as Precious. I will see you in the next video. I will see you in the future because your future looks good on you. Bye-bye.